Jason, I know all eyes have kind of been on the weekend, given the week we just got through weather-wise, but it sounds like this nice weather is going to extend into the following work week.
Yeah, there's only really one kind of fly in the ointment that will cool down a little bit. That's it. I mean, we're into spring.
Nice.
Good.
Okay.
Declared?
Yes. in May. This is the way.
Right on par.
This is right on par here. This is Maine in May, and this is what it takes. It takes some time. How about Katahdin? Still some snow up there, right?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, saying goodbye to winter, but it looks great though, right? Obviously, lake no longer frozen. Good news. Sun mixed with clouds, a few showers at most, very small, mostly New Hampshire right now. An amazing weekend, a run for the 70s, and it's dry and mild, but there is one catch for next week. We're not going to be at 70 or 65 every day, and I'll get to that in a second. Currently, we are very nice in Wisconsin, 65. Notice the cooler along the southern coast with those 50s, but warmer away from the coastline, 63 in Bangor, 63 in Millinocket. Wind generally out of the north here, except where you have the breeze for Portland out of the south. There's the breeze coming on shore, Bar Harbor 18 from the north, and the cloud cover. Going away now in the visible satellite. These are mid-level fair weather clouds, okay? We lose the daytime heating, those clouds go away, and look at satellite and radar. And on the satellite picture and the radar, we're just clear, looking good. So a cool, relatively, by May standards, high pressure nosing in from the north and also the south here. We'll get a slice of some of that warm weather to our southwest. Tomorrow's high in Bangor, typically 63 this time of the year. How about a forecast of 71? So just jump from right to the 50s, 60s into the 70s. This is spring fever in Portland. Typically 61 for tomorrow. We'll get to 73. All in on spring. How about temperatures this evening, though? If you're headed out, maybe walk the dog or for dinner, maybe you get some golf in late here before the sun goes down. 60s and 50s looking very good. And into the overnight, clouds fade away, except north and down east. We'll have some fair weather clouds come down. But really, that's about it. It's a lot of sunshine tomorrow morning. Sunrise around 5:25, 27-ish, and watch the wind shift tomorrow out of the northwest, okay? So here's what's going to happen. Downsloping wind. It dries the atmosphere out. It warms up the wind, too, and the air temperature up to 70 in Waterville and Augusta. Fair weather clouds, but a lot of sun, and then the sky clear. And then, yes, Chris was talking about it. What about after this weekend? And what about after next week? May 11th to 15th. Get the crystal ball out. Really go out. Above average, okay? Not crazy warm, but definitely above average. So, yes, I'm saying it, declaring it now. Goodbye, old man winter. Let's get spring in here. Seas at 2 to 3 feet. Water temp just jumped to 50 degrees with small craft advisory up. And how about the 7-day forecast inland? 70s for the weekend, 60s, and then there's a little cool down for Tuesday, but not terrible. And then we're at the 70s for Thursday into Friday. How about the coast where you have those 70s to 60s, cool down on Tuesday and Wednesday, but then we warm up to 64 and 67. So you can follow along on the social media. I can't wait to see the pictures of everyone getting out this weekend, enjoying all that Maine has to offer.
You know, the sunset pictures, Jason, we like to show those off on the weekend shows. Can't wait for it to be back because I feel like winter just was forever this year.
It was on top of the fact that we had the rain. It felt like it kept us inside even longer. That was the part for me that made it hard.
But we will appreciate this weekend so much more now because of what we just endured.
We earned it, right?
Print out that 7-day and frame it for when we get to February.
Yeah, exactly.
Thanks, Jason.